This
Weekly.
is your Cartridge Club Weekly. I'm Player One.
He is.
One half of the Cartridge Bros. That's an old YouTube channel that used to do reviews.
Oh my goodness.
Many moons ago.
Like Elemental Gimmick Gear.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah. Or Nino Kune. We should make our comeback for Nino Kune 2.
Is there a sequel coming out?
Hey, remember the time we reviewed Legend?
Yeah, man.
It's right here.
That's
Right
a
here on the
Psycha classic. Psycha,
Yeah.
known for Toddlers and Legend.
shelf. Legend, yeah. Yeah.
think this is
Same
the
guys
publisher.
that did Nightmare Busters.
Wow, good on them.
This is my brother, Player 2. He's the other half of the Cartridge Bros.
You ain't
Fun
lying.
fact, that's where the name came from. Cartridge because we like cartridge-based gaming.
Mhm.
Bros because we shared a womb.
Yep. Yeah, I had to take down all your posters.
Yeah. Sorry, I left them up, but
Yeah.
it was moving day. It was get out. That's it. You're done.
That's right. Big Queen fan. Big
Yep.
Queen fan.
Freddie Mercury can't beat him.
Can't beat Freddie.
What is the Cartridge Club?
It's a man. You know who did this really well was
It was Travis.
Travis and Miles. Yeah,
they
yeah,
nailed it.
Yeah. Anyway,
I was like, we should record that, and that's what we should say.
that
every
intro
time.
was spot on. No, it's just it's a club for gamers, people who like games in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. What if I don't like games, but I just like clubs?
No, you're not. You're in the wrong spot.
Okay.
This isn't the club.
Go
for you.
away. Go away.
You can hang out if you want, but you're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
It's not
This
gonna be a
isn't
good
gonna
time.
be your
for you.
jam.
No. Sorry
Okay.
about that. But you're welcome to stay. Oh.
Yeah. Don't read the chat. Don't
Wait,
read the chat. So this is a live
how are
show,
you supposed
folks.
to pronounce Nino Kuni?
So a lot of our shows are live now, and P2 gets distracted heavily by reading the chat. If you're an audio-only listener, I apologize for this. And if you are somebody who goes back and watches them either on YouTube or at the Cartridge Club website at www.cartridgeclub.org or right on the Twitch channel, you can see what he's reading. But for our audio listeners, all he's doing is providing dead air.
Man, look, the way I see this, how many of these weeklies do we really have left in us? I'm reading the chat. Ominous messages.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So what is Cartridge Club Weekly? You've said what the Cartridge Club is.
So weekly is kind of like it's like a look at this week in gaming in terms of the club,
Yep.
and although we don't do news anymore, I guess,
No.
and what's been going on in our lives, and then we
Right.
also answer questions from the community,
Hmm.
the people in this club.
That's right. So if you want to get your question answered, just go to Twitter, use the hashtag CCAnswers, and you also can answer questions right live on the Twitch stream if you want. When we get to the answer portion of the show, we'll just ask that you do it in all caps so that we can see it. We won't think you're shouting at us.
Yeah.
Now, if your question is meant to be shouting at us,
Yeah.
put ** shouting at you, ***, and then write your question in all caps.
Yeah.
Just so we know.
We've seen a few of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets me every time.
So that's the intro. That's what you're in for the next hour or so. Hopefully you enjoy the ride. Welcome along.
Yeah.
Mark, let's talk about some announcements from the club. What are
All
we
right.
playing this month? So the Cartridge Club, if you didn't know,
What is the club?
started out as a book club for gamers.
It still is kind of.
These two yahoos were sitting around one day at the old Tim Hortons here in Canada, and we
Yeah.
were playing Final Fantasy IV.
Yep.
And we said, man, talking about this game with you is fun, as we're both playing at the same time.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if there were others that we could do this with?
I did my first tweet because of that game.
Because of that game, yeah.
And I thought nobody's really seeing this tweet because there's no one playing.
So now we're in month 54 since then.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And what are we playing this month?
Odin Sphere, I think. Yeah, Odin Sphere.
I've got about 6-ish hours in.
I got 30 more to go then. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm just about done chapter or story 1, I guess, the
Yeah.
Valkyrie, who I've fallen madly in love with. She is an adorable character.
Didn't realize there was multiple characters until I started reading some tweets.
Yeah. How far in are you? You haven't played it yet, have you?
So here's the thing. I'm
haven't even started
moving
it.
my games room.
You haven't even turned it on.
So
Where are you moving your games room to?
into my walk-in closet
What?
in the master bedroom.
So you're just packing everything up.
There's not much to pack up.
So you don't have a games room anymore.
But I'm thinking I'm not using my games room. Like I haven't been in there since we recorded the last podcast, and then before that it was like a month before that.
So are you going to have your television in your
Yeah.
walk-in closet?
Yeah, and what few games I have, and there's shelving in there so I can put all my
Is
consoles on it.
there an outlet in there?
Yeah, there's an outlet in there.
You have an outlet in your closet?
Don't tell anyone. I don't think that's regulated.
Rolling in that Joe money.
I don't think that's allowed. It's not a huge, it's
You have enough space in your closet for a desk, a television, at least a PS2,
not a desk,
a power outlet,
a TV unit though. Yeah, for sure.
and a chair. You're putting a
I
chair
guess
in
you
there.
could put a desk in there.
Is this a walk-in closet or just an extra bedroom attached
It's
to the
not
master
that
bedroom?
big. It's just big enough
Oh
to.
my goodness!
It's a good size.
Where are you gonna put the clothes that are in there?
Well, we
They're gonna go in the whole games room
yeah.
because the walk-in closet wasn't big enough
Yeah.
for all of our clothes.
We pretty much just use the dresser for everything, and the closet's just been storage. So I figured I'm going to get a lot more use out of my stuff.
Because you can sit in there while Megan's asleep
Bingo.
and watch her sleep while
And I
you
don't
play
have
games.
to sit down in the freezing cold. Like, our basement is freezing.
So you haven't started playing the game then?
Long story short, no, I have not started.
All right.
And it's not bigger than Joe's, Duke. We're talking about his house, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. So you need to get on that because we're going to have to record the podcast soon because we're already at mid-month.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is a long month. Got a lot of days in this month.
No, it's not.
Oh, I hate my life.
I need you to play.
I'll get it.
Actually,
Don't worry.
I just signed a very special guest for this episode. I'm super pumped to talk
Didn't
to.
know about that. I wish I had known that.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
tried.
You are also going to be very pumped when you find out.
Who is
You
it?
might want to get on the game.
Is it Johnny Millennium?
I'll give you a hint. He's one of the artists.
Of the game?
Maybe.
Is it Rob?
Nope.
I don't know any other artists except for the other bonus fail
So,
creators.
that's Odin Sphere. We're playing that. You can play it on your PS2 or your PS4. I'm really enjoying it. Playing Odin Sphere Life Sphere on the PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna nail down a record date for that as
we
soon
already
as
had our guest
as
lined
soon as
up.
you move into the servants' quarters there.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm gonna make it to that convention that I thought I might have been able to make it to.
Excuse me?
So turns out I was expecting a big influx of money
Yeah.
in April. That has now been delayed by 2 years,
What?
at least, because of our current government.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And
Props to them.
yeah, and and I just had my MVI done today, with the big expense that I wasn't expecting.
Your vehicle? Your motor vehicle inspection?
Yes.
So now you're not going to Midwest Gaming Classic.
Unless something changes with...
I literally told the Q Dogs yesterday that we were still going.
There's a very good chance I won't be.
This
I
is
just don't want to disappoint people later. I want to
This
disappoint them
is
now.
the problem with us not communicating
Yeah.
other than on these episodes.
Yeah, you're right. I had to save it for the podcast.
So my leave's already been approved. Did your vacation at least get approved for that time?
I did. Well, it's not approved yet, but it's in, and I've already checked the book of other people who are booking that month, and it doesn't look like anybody else is booking.
So I just need to find flight money for you.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what I'm hearing.
But
I know it's not what you're saying, but that's what I'm hearing.
this is a tentative not going. But yeah, that's another announcement.
You're coming to Midwest Gaming
That
Classic.
was a big announcement.
You are coming.
My apologies to anyone who I've disappointed again.
You're coming. You're coming.
Okay. All right. Carry on. Carry
We'll
on.
sort something out.
Um.
I've got a big deployment
Yeah.
coming up. There's going to be some extra cash around here,
Yeah,
so
you got some extra cash coming your way.
we'll figure something out. You're coming. Why don't you rent out one of those closets?
I guess I can rent out the basement now. Yeah.
Man,
I'm not doing that though.
Dean says you're coming.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Listen, starting in July,
Yeah.
I got the dollar. I'll show you the dollar amount, but the pay clerk on the ship sent me the amount that we get for the deployment.
Oh, I think I've already heard this dollar amount.
So you're coming. What are
In
we
my
playing?
wildest
I can't believe
dreams.
you just dropped that on me now in the middle of this.
Hey, how was your field?
We're still doing announcements.
Exercise.
What are we playing for CC Portable?
Oh, CC Portable. Metroid Fusion, I think. Is that this month?
Yeah.
Fusion. Man, great game. I actually had that boxed incomplete until the purge. Yeah, great game. I remember buying that with my mom and mom and dad used to give us lunch money in high school and I think junior high too. Did you get that too? Lunch money? Because they didn't want.
Yeah, I remember them giving us lunch
They
money.
didn't really want to pack lunches. So.
No, yeah. I mean, it's not that they were bad parents. It's
No,
just
they were great.
they instead of giving because we got to the point that we couldn't take peanut butter and jam to school anymore because that kid with the peanut allergy ruined it for us.
Well, I would put it that way, but yes.
She ruined it for us. Craig took her to prom, actually.
Oh, really? It was a he in my class. It wasn't not a she.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there was others, but there was one.
No,
that I
Craig
knew
took her to prom.
of. Good for him.
Couldn't have peanuts at his house afterwards either.
And
There's nothing I love more than rum and peanut butter. I was pissed.
you were very disappointed. That after party would have sucked. There's pirate cookies sitting right there.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I used to when I knew a game was coming out that I wanted, I would just buy like a hot dog. And that would be all I would eat for the entire day. I'd
Solid.
save the rest of the money.
Yeah.
Next thing you knew, I had Metroid Prime Fusion. Or sorry,
Nice.
Metroid Fusion. So
Yeah, actually, I have that box back there. You have a box as well.
I don't anymore.
Oh, you got rid of it?
I had two actually,
Oh.
and they're both gone.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So that's a fun game. Play that on your
Great
Game Boy
game.
Advance, or you can play it
Great
on your
Metroid
Game
game.
Boy Advance player for the GameCube.
Yeah. There are
yeah.
some mixed messages in the chat.
Yeah, Eric's there. Yeah. P2 is coming. I am going. P2 is coming.
There's a very good chance P2 is not coming.
P2 is coming. It's going to happen. I will not allow him not to go.
That's not. You cannot say that.
I can. I can.
All right. What's next? What other announcements?
So last week we weren't here.
Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Wow. We had 2 people on that did way better.
Yeah, the show last week's show was hosted by Travis and Miles.
I had...
Travis from Polykill and Miles from Flock of Nerds.
Yes.
And they were so good that I thought about asking them if they just wanted to do weekly from now on.
Dude, when they were talking... Yeah, me too. When they were talking about the Saga Top 50 videos...
And their biggest surprise, and Travis's biggest surprise was that it's been 8 months.
Yes, when he was talking about how when he recorded those, he walked out on his porch in his tank top or wife beater.
You made it, kid. You're doing voiceovers.
I laughed so hard at that. And then I was like, it's still not out. It's so funny.
Yeah, I have the last video. All of the titles are done. All of the voiceovers are added. I just have to add gameplay and background music, and then that'll be up.
Nice. That's coming then.
Yeah.
It's just around the corner.
I'm actually on leave for the next 11 days. I took 11 days vacation.
Hot damn.
Because I hate everyone.
We'll get to your
that I work
story.
with, so
We'll get there.
I shouldn't say that because everybody at my level is cool. It's the people above us that are useless.
What was I gonna say about what were we just talking about? Oh yeah, so in that show, dude, what did you think about the stories?
Yeah,
segment? I learned some interesting stuff.
So Miles just like randomly reaches out to people. Musty's doing cameos and
oh my God, the
television
Untouchables
shows. Yep,
show.
He's rocking it.
It's amazing.
You with your Oreo volcano.
Yeah, that was traumatic memory.
So Derek's into like crash derby, dirt racing.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Shelby's afraid of androids. Did you know that?
How crazy is that?
Very interesting stuff.
It was a great show. Those guys did an awesome job. I definitely think if we're gonna miss more weeklies, that at first I was like, I could just reach out to random 2 clubbers at different points and see if they could do it. And now I just want it to be them all the time.
Yeah, there's no one else you should reach out to.
Because they did an STC Pod episode last year, which I'm pretty sure is what pushed STC Pod over the top.
I'm
for
expecting
podcast
to win
of the
this year. Yeah, I'm expecting a win.
I would like to see a Trav and Miles show.
I'm sure it's in the works.
Flock of Kill.
Everybody should, if you're going to take a week
Poly
off,
Nerds. They could call it Poly Nerds.
they should just fill in for every single person.
Yeah.
And everybody should rotate.
And we can all get a week off.
Yeah, everybody should take a week
We
off.
should definitely increase their workload.
Yeah, so they're full-time now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're all getting a week off.
Yeah, I like that. I
All
like
right.
that.
All right, well, thanks, guys. Thanks for doing that,
Appreciate that.
now and in the future.
Yeah.
Great show, though. Oh, my God, I loved it.
And announcements. I think that's it. If you want to see more announcements, you want to find out what's going on in the Cartridge Club, head over to Second Breakfast on YouTube and watch every week, every Monday. There's a new show of Now, and that's going to cover
There's
the
one up
latest
there
episodes.
right now.
Yeah, right now. The latest episodes of the Cartridge Club. What's going on within the community, all the podcast videos and blogs that have happened, all with a sweet Van Halen background music track. Right now. That's all I have
other nows
for announcements.
Yeah, you sure can't think of anything else?
I'm definitely forgetting stuff.
Dark Cloud's up now.
Yeah, we're so.
can
Oh yeah,
listen
the
to
Dark
that.
Cloud podcast. You can go check that out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did we talk about the Kevin stream?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The HRI stream.
So that can be. Well, let's roll right into what we've been doing because that's
All right.
part of what we've been doing as well.
Okay.
So, hey Mark,
Hey, buddy.
what you been doing?
I've been doing a few things. Well, anyway, I was part of that stream. Actually, I was Josh Frantic Society's wingman, watching him stream. It was a great time. I can't believe the turnout that was there for that weekend because we did the Cartridge Club one. What was it in December?
Yeah.
And how much did we raise?
18-15
And then this one was like 16 something, I think,
and less time.
in less time.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show, like, this is quite the club.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
For everybody listening, Kevin, Buried on Mars, he put on a charity stream for his father who passed away last year, and he did this for the Heart Research Institute.
Yeah.
And he was just expecting to raise, what was it, $640?
640 was his target. Yeah, and he crushed it.
Destroyed it.
I remember watching the chat stream by on Twitter as I was out in the cold and the rain and the snow.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, we've just passed it. New target. Okay, we've just passed it. New target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Josh shaved his goatee.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh, would that be a Jolly Roger? What is that called? I don't know the difference between.
I think that's that's a term I'm not familiar with. And after the last time we talked about a term I wasn't familiar with, I'm not comfortable Googling that.
You're talking
one.
about your henna tattoos?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, because if it goes all the way around, it's something, and then if it's just your chin, it's something.
Soul patch. No, soul patch.
That's
is
right
just,
in the middle.
That's under the lip. Yeah.
yeah.
So if it's just the chin, I don't know what it's called.
I think that's a goatee. I think that's an official goatee.
Okay, so what is it if it goes all the way around?
I think that's a Jolly Roger, but I'm pretty
You're
sure
telling me that all
he had a goatee anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So all these guys who are walking around with their head shaved and this Jolly Roger, who think they're called.
What's a Jolly Roger, guys?
That seems wrong to me.
Somebody must know. Somebody must know. But yeah. So stream was amazing. It was what, 36 hours, I think they said total, something like that. Just
you can actually see Joe on camera.
You can see Joe on camera. Joe and Kevin together. Bill and Kevin together. There's going to be a highlight reel coming out. Josh will put that together. I know he will. Just at some point in time, it'll be out there, and everybody will get a chance to see all the highlights.
What a great community! What a great cause! I'm so glad that everybody was able to come together for Kevin's father's birthday and do that. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
All right. I beat Setsuna. I am.
Oh, did you beat it?
Beat it. Yeah.
Was it satisfying?
No.
What?
Very unsatisfying.
Oh man!
You learn. I shouldn't say anything.
Don't spoil it for me because I have stuff. I'm not far. I just Julianne.
I'm just curious. What do you think is going to happen? Somebody who hasn't played it, so it's not a spoiler.
Okay, so I haven't played the game. So it's not a spoiler if I guess, but your reaction is going to have to be stone faced because if I guess correctly,
yeah, you're right. Okay, I got this.
Then people are going to be like, P2 spoiled it with his reaction.
If anybody can keep a stone face, it's me.
It's definitely you. Yeah, we're set here. So the premise of the game, you can learn this from reading the back of the box, is this girl, Setsuna, their village does this sacrifice to the monsters every couple of years to satiate the monsters and keep them from attacking. And it has been getting more frequent lately. And so she is going as the sacrifice for her village. That's the premise of the game.
Yeah.
And now you want me to try and predict how it ends? Just
not even how it ends. Just what do you think is going to happen? You know the main characters now,
right?
What do you think is going to happen? Just sort of curiosity.
I feel like this is a bit spoilery because I already know some information that.
I guess maybe we shouldn't talk about it. I'll just say
we
that
are dancing around spoilers.
I was disappointed with the character development, and I'll just leave it at that for now.
Okay.
Particularly the main character development.
Okay.
In the sense that there is none.
Oh, so it's like Chrono Trigger. Well, it was made by a lot of those guys. Oh, really?
Worse than Chrono Trigger.
Oh, so there's not even like a frog moment to redeem it.
No.
Okay. So we won't talk about it.
Yeah. My God, I gotta say. First of all, what do you think is gonna happen with Ender? That's the main character, right from the start. He's that masked mercenary.
Yeah. I assume that at the end he sacrifices her.
But I'm not saying what happens at the end. I'm saying, what do you think happens to him?
Oh.
He's the main character. He should have the most character development.
But not really. He's a hired mercenary. Is there more to develop than that?
Then I will leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a job.
He is not doing a job. His job is to kill her at the start of the game at that rock.
Yep.
But he doesn't do that. That's how the game starts.
All right. You really want to talk about this game?
Yeah, we'll have to do it off air.
Maybe I'll put... no, I mean, I don't want to...
I'm about to say something. We got to move on.
All right. I don't want you to spoil it for me either because I'm really enjoying it so far.
It is a disappointment.
Oh, man. You're really breaking my heart here.
I wanted to love it.
All right.
I wanted it so bad.
Okay. So we're going to move on from that. What did you switch? Did you jump into anything after that? Axiom Verge? I just need to get that.
I know, man. That's a club game coming up.
Yeah, but you don't actually ever play any of those
I'm
anymore.
not touching it until it's club time.
Okay.
But it's killing me. I want to play it so bad.
What about Lost Sphere? Are you going to go into or Project Octopath Traveler working title demo?
Oh, not the demo, but
okay.
When that game comes out, I'm all over it.
So what are you playing now?
Nothing.
Not Odin Sphere.
I've been clearing out the closet, getting it ready, and watching The Office. That's really all I've been doing with my spare time is watching The Office. Although I did watch that new Cloverfield movie. Did you see that yet?
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
It was decent.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the original. Actually, I like the second one too.
I didn't like the original because I don't like shaky cam movies.
You don't?
No, I hate them.
Oh, I love found footage.
No.
Love it. In fact, there's one called The Ritual, I think, on Netflix right now. I'm really looking forward to checking that out.
I don't like shaky cam footage. I enjoyed 10 Cloverfield Lane immensely.
Is that the bunker one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mostly
I really
because
like
I
that
could see me really being in that John Candy or that John Goodman role.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like bunker down. Here's the rules. Follow the rules. Here's my vat of acid.
Yeah.
If you don't follow the rules,
You go into the vat of acid.
yeah.
Oh, spoilers?
No.
It's old.
Yeah. It's not. But okay.
It's pretty old. What year did that come out?
Last.
No way it came out last year. But anyway, I love those first two. This third one,
Fitnet's gonna give us gears now.
this third one's not as good.
And the dance around sets and
Listen, Fitnet, I got a limited amount of weeklies coming out. I'm spoiling things. I'm just kidding. I will not try. I will try not to.
But I liked Cloverfield Paradox. It was decent.
It was not decent. It was okay.
It was as good as Pandorum, and I enjoy that.
What's Pandorum?
Dennis Quaid, Cam Giganet, and
It is better than Pandorum.
okay. I liked Pandorum. I didn't dislike
I
Pandorum.
didn't really like either of those movies.
Okay.
It's no Event Horizon.
And Ben Foster was the other one that I was going to name there.
Oh, very good.
I think they're the only 3 in that movie, actually.
No, there was too many dumb moments.
Okay. Well.
Too many. Also, is the ship trying to kill them? I don't understand why it was.
It's not. No, it's.
Yep.
I mean, this movie just came out, so I don't think we should talk about this movie.
I just don't understand the part with the.
This movie
man.
just came out. Just came out.
You've been gone too long. I need to vent. I need to talk.
Yeah. It was the 2 universes trying to sync up.
Yeah, I get it, but why did it like summon her, like wait for her to be in this room, and then all of a sudden the room shuts off and it turns into a kill room?
Because the ship was underwater on that planet.
It doesn't matter. Why is it just that room suddenly when she's in there? Like, is that just a coincidence? There's too many coincidences in this for me to enjoy.
I liked it.
Anyway, yeah. What else? I can't see the chat.
It was decent. Fitnet says they weren't drift compatible.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. That is actually the premise of the movie.
I watched X-Men Apocalypse again.
Hey, Josh, you watched X-Men Apocalypse again?
Yeah.
Not sure I've seen it once.
Yes,
I have.
I really
Yes,
like. There's a scene with Michael Fassbender at the beginning, with him and his family.
Is that the angel guy?
No, Michael Fassbender is Magneto.
Oh, Fassbender.
Or
Sorry.
Magneto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a
he's
scene with
probably
him.
the coolest guy. Anyway.
Yeah, I really enjoy. So I was like, I want to see that again. So then I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I liked it better than Cloverfield. Dude, I'm on the last episode of The Office. I've never seen this season at all.
Really?
It's really tugging at the heartstrings a bit.
You used to like The Office a lot because Jim reminded you of yourself.
I wouldn't say he reminded. Megan reminded him of me.
Okay. So
Me,
Megan had a
him,
crush
whatever.
on Jim and was projecting him onto you.
I don't know, but anyway, I love The Office. I still do.
Yeah.
I got away from it when Steve Carell left, but
yeah,
I'm looking forward to
they brought in
finishing.
James Spader, didn't they, to replace him?
They did for a while. That is the weakest season, man. That
Yeah.
season is weak. Too many random things and no stability. Anyway.
Yeah. So I spent the week
This is fun.
out in the snow and the rain.
Yeah, tell me your story.
It sucked.
Ooh.
So I'm a leadership instructor for the Canadian Armed Forces. We have a course called PLQ, which is Primary Leadership Qualification. It's a 6-week course. 5 weeks are spent in-house doing lesson plans and learning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we spend a week in the field doing war scenarios. We go out there with C7 machine guns. I shouldn't say machine guns. They're just rifles.
Okay.
And we pretend that we're in the Army, and we assess the students based on some factors. And normally
you were assessing this time?
Yeah, I've been doing that since August.
Yeah, I knew you were last time. I didn't know you were doing it this time.
Yep.
Cool.
So normally we zero load the course for this time of year.
You do what?
We don't load any students on it. We just don't run the course for January through February because of the weather.
Oh, okay.
We didn't this time.
Oh.
So it was all of the roads were just mud.
Oh.
It was just one guy fell in a small pond up to his waist.
Oh my gosh.
In ice water. He
terrible.
failed his assessment.
Did he live?
Yeah, he survived.
Good.
He was successful at the end. But it was a really
Okay,
long
good.
week because our days start at 4:30 in the morning, and they typically don't end until 10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Or sorry, 10 p.m.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound too bad.
No.
That sounds way worse.
10 p.m.
p.m.
Yeah, and they're
Oof.
very long days, and it was extremely frustrating because there's a disconnect, specifically on hours with. So there's all of the instructors,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the 2 people who oversee us,
Yeah.
who determined that everybody, regardless of ability and skill, was going to pass this course.
By like, if you don't die.
No, it was just like everybody passed. They actually at one point told me, you're not assessing anymore because I refused to just pass people that weren't qualified.
Then what's the point of it?
That was our question. It was a very frustrating week for us.
Oh, I can understand that.
Yeah, but it was fun going out there, seeing people develop, seeing people learn and grow, and we get to throw explosives and stuff like that, so it's a good time.
You threw an explosive?
Yeah, they're RD sims, artillery simulators, just a quarter stick of dynamite. They make a big bang. They do the loud whistle and make a big bang, throw smokes and stuff like that.
Dude, you could have been blown up. I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, technically, but
I would have seen you. You would have come into my hospital.
No, because Aldershot's down by Kentville, so I probably would have gone to the Valley Hospital.
You would have come to my hospital. They all end up in my spot.
Yeah.
That's why
Anyway,
they
that
have
was
the
my week.
copter.
It was frustrating battling against the people above us, and it was long and cold and wet. But it's probably the last time I'm doing it because I'm getting posted back to a ship this April.
You don't do PLQs on the ship?
No, we send the candidates to the school to do them.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll be back on the ship. April was when I was supposed to go there. I requested to go sooner because I was frustrated at the end of this course.
April to go where?
Back to a ship.
Oh, but I thought you were going in the summer.
They moved it from the summer to April.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
We're leaving in the summer.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
We're deploying in July.
Gotcha.
We have a missile shoot between then and July, which
Gotcha.
may put me in Norfolk, Virginia. So if you're close to Norfolk, let me know. We could probably hook up.
You and Trav and
there's a-
Jake?
Maybe, yeah. There's a possibility that we can get to New York as well. I'm not sure. Maybe Boston.
All right. Plenty of options then.
Yeah, so that was my week. I didn't even get a chance to listen to podcasts or anything because it was just flat out.
Did you get to hear the weekly last week?
I did hear that
Okay,
one,
good.
and when I came home today, I listened to last week's STC, last week's Fandango.
Yep.
And that's it. Oh, so
Okay.
have you been watching Rusty's reviews?
No,
on
I have
YouTube?
not.
Oh my,
Now, I might now, though. I didn't even really actually
Goodness.
know about them until I heard him talk about it on Weekly.
they're fantastic.
I'm plugged out.
It's like
Unplugged?
it's like guerrilla
Unplugged.
reviews. Like
Okay.
it looks like he's filming it with his cell phone, and like this is the setup, right? The premise for behind these reviews.
Right.
For anybody who doesn't know, go to
Rusty is Trav. right?
www.youtube.com/polykill /polykill podcast. You can see Rusty's reviews,
Yeah.
and it's Travis playing a character, and the character is Rusty. He's like this.
See, I always
backwoods
assumed
NES.
Rusty was playing Travis.
Well, that's also possible. But he reviews NES games in like this guerrilla style, just talking into his webcam.
Yeah.
And oh man, they're awesome.
I'm excited to
They're
watch
the only
this.
NES reviews I watch now.
I'm excited to watch this, and I feel bad because he said that they get really low views.
They're great. I mean, if you
I'm
check
gonna-
them out, they're only like 5 minutes long, and it's a fun character.
I'm going to watch it.
It's one of those situations where like in 5 years, I could see Rusty being like the NES reviewer. You know what I mean? Like
It could happen. Yeah, I'm going to watch it, and then we should just tweet and retweet it a lot.
yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah,
Not that we have much outreach, but.
thank you. You know,
Yeah, all right. What else have you been doing? Anything? What have you been playing? Were you playing anything in the field? Did you have
nothing.
time?
I took my 3DS to play Samus Returns.
Yeah.
I turned it on, and I was like Gandalf in the Fellowship of the Rings. I was like, I have no memory of this place.
Yeah, yeah.
It's down in the mines.
Don't
of
you have that
Moria.
radar or whatever?
Nope. Oh, I do. Yeah, but I had to have my amiibo to scan. I didn't have my amiibo.
Ah,
And I got my guide, and my guide was marked on what page it was on, but I think I had just put my 3DS in sleep mode when I marked the page, because when I turned it back on, it was off because it was dead.
I have no idea what
So
you're saying.
I was on a save point instead
You
of...
had like a digital guide,
No, I have like a physical book.
and you brought it with you
Yeah.
on your PLQ.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Could have been waist deep.
Could have been, yeah. Yeah. Could have been. So I didn't get a chance to play that. I came home Tuesday, and since then I've put in some time on Breath of the Wild and Odin Sphere.
Oh God.
Love Breath of the Wild, man. It's so good.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It is a good game.
Yeah.
You know what though? It's not great. It's not a great game.
What?
It's just pretty good.
What?
I just don't have the desire to run around for no reason.
What? You know what?
I wish-
I'm probably gonna love Setsuna here, judgmentalist.
No, you will not. It's terrible.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. It's just empty.
What's
also,
empty?
you get a
No, don't talk about Setsuna.
There's-
I want to get back to this Breath of the Wild is just
when
good.
you make a decision in a game, it should mean something. Let's just move on.
All right.
Breath of the Wild, though, yeah, no, I loved the concept. I wish you could bring your Link to the next Zelda game.
Maybe you can.
It would give you a reason to go around and collect all that stuff.
Maybe you can.
I'd be Ganon in the Sheik armor. Like, I have no need.
That's the
to
beauty
upgrade.
of the game, though. You can do it however you want.
Yeah, so it's great. It's a short game, and
Yeah.
it's great. You move
There
on.
you go. See, for you it was.
It's a great short game.
It
yeah.
achieved what you wanted. For me,
It did
it's-
not achieve what I wanted.
What you did? You
I
wanted-
wanted a big open. I wanted a Zelda game.
Oh, well, that's not a Zelda game.
No, it is not. It's an
No.
open air Zelda game, I guess.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, maybe you should go back and play A Link to the Past. You judgmentalist.
I'm just kidding. Keep playing Breath of
Basilard.
the Wild,
You
man.
judgmentalist Basilard.
You just keep playing, dude. I don't know how many weeklies I have left in me, man. I'm just gonna say whatever I want. Oh lordy. All right, cool. So how
Yeah.
get some more shrines or
Yeah, I did the lightning. What are the Ganons called? Lightning Blight Ganon.
Oh, yeah, the
Thunderblight
blights.
Ganon.
that works.
So I did I did Thunderblight Ganon. I grabbed six or so more shrines. I'm at like 94 right now.
Fair enough.
I haven't dove into the DLC shrines yet.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get there.
That's fair.
Just running around. We have like all of the masks and everything. I pretty much just run around in Majora's Mask. When Emily plays, we have a full Ganon costume. She wears it.
Cool.
And every time she runs up to people, they cower in fear.
Oh, cool. What kind of Ganon is it? Like which game?
Ganondorf.
From
Time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. So that's fun. I've been
Yeah.
playing that. And then Odin Sphere is... Man, I keep bumping this thing.
Yeah.
I'm really digging Odin Sphere. I bought the Avatar pack for my PS4. I don't even know where you see these avatars at. Because when I log in, it's my Facebook profile.
Oh, I
image.
see what you're saying.
When I'm
Okay.
on the home, like the main page of the PS4,
Yeah, what are those
it's the
avatars?
Cartridge Bros logo that I don't know where it got it from. So I don't know where these avatars are. So I paid $2
Yeah.
for these avatars, and I selected Gwendolyn because she's my favorite.
Naturally.
And I don't know where I see these. Like I don't know who or when the opportunity arises to actually see this avatar. So I pretty much paid $2 to guess.
You must have to like.
It's like Overwatch. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for this skin and then never see it.
Who is that? I can't see that color.
That's D. No, that's Musty, the bottom one.
Yeah, that's funny. I'm so sorry, guys.
We've hit our late 2017 Fandango phase.
Oh, I do. I feel anyway.
Yeah.
What were we just talking about?
I was talking about avatars that I bought for PS4.
I don't know how to. I don't. You know what? The other thing is Nintendo Switch. My online profile. I only have a very few limited amount of avatars to choose from.
No, there's tons.
Where do you get them?
They're on Switch.
Like when I was on there, there was like I don't know, maybe 30 to pick from,
Yeah, that's a lot.
and that's it. Everybody in the world has to pick from those 30.
Or you could use a me.
Wait, do they have Mii's?
Yeah, you can create a me and use that.
I didn't think they had Mii's anymore.
But you can still create a me.
Anyway, can you download things like that?
Not yet. I'm sure you'll be able
But
to
that
at
will
some
be
point.
coming.
I imagine that, along with themes, they do it for 3DS.
It's funny because I never noticed the icon on any other console or anything except for this one. Because when you turn it on, it's like the first thing that pops up.
Yeah. What's yours? What did you choose?
Just the Star Fox logo.
Right, because you're such a big Star Fox fan.
I just like the logo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the logo.
Yeah.
I'm not such a big Star Fox fan.
Yeah, I don't mind Star Fox, but
So that's pretty much it. I got 11 days off. I'm gonna plow through Odin Sphere. I'm gonna hopefully set up a record time for somewhere around the end of the month,
nice.
and hopefully by then you will have moved into your closet.
I will definitely be in the closet. But wait. Anyway, I'll definitely be playing in the closet by that point.
All right. So you're gonna record the podcast in there for as well?
I
or
was
you,
just thinking that maybe I should.
Or you
My
gonna-
internet would be way better.
you're gonna come out to record them.
Come on, where? Oh, come out of the closet. Oh, very good, very good.
I would record them there because if you got all this clothing hanging up around you,
There will be
the
no
sound
clothing in
deadening
there.
would be great.
There's
I
no
would-
clothing.
I'd hang up a bunch of clothes. The sound would be so
What
dead.
could I hang from those bars?
I don't, meat? I don't know.
Controllers. I guess I could hang some controllers.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that.
That would look weird.
Amiibo. You could hang Amiibo.
Be a weird thing.
Oh, so I started. I'm weak.
What'd you do?
Bought Animal Crossing Amiibo.
Hey, it's official.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. There was a sale at Target in the States. Buy one get 3 free.
You can't deny
So
it.
Musty messaged me and he was like, "The sale's going on. Do you want me to grab some?"
Musty, that temptress.
And I was like, "Oh man, for $8, I can't afford not to get them now. Especially when the new Animal Crossing comes out. I'm gonna be effed."
you would have been effed in the A.
So
for sure.
I said, "Yeah, grab me 4." So there was only 4 that he could get at his local Target.
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, that's my starting point. Now I know where to go from there." And I'm gonna
How many are there?
16. And I'm gonna ease into getting the rest, is what I said. So I got those 4 locked down.
Oh, boy.
I'll ease into getting the rest. I'll pick them up as they come. About an hour later, I got a message from Eric, and he was like, "Hey, we grabbed you these 4. Grabbed you these 4 Animal Crossing Amiibo."
Nice.
So I don't know if he hooked up with Musty or if Melissa hooked up with Musty because the 4 they grabbed were not the 4 Musty grabbed. And I was like, well, that's 8 of the 16. I'm halfway there. I might as well just have a look at Best Buy
Ugh.
because I know they have them pretty cheap.
I'm happy you got them. Are they here?
They're upstairs. So I went on Best Buy and I managed to grab the 3-pack and the game and Amiibo Festival that comes with
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Isabel and
I always see this at
the other
Walmart
guy.
on
So that's
clearance.
5 plus the 8. So I'm at 13 of 16. It took about 20 minutes.
Wow. Actually, it's funny because Jake had a similar story.
So I eased into it.
You did.
So I got 3 more to track down. Isabel in the summer outfit, I think, or winter outfit. I'm not sure which one. Which was abundant overseas last time I was there, so I'm hoping it is again. And then Kick, I think his name is.
Is that
and
rare
one
now?
more. I don't know. They just didn't release her individually here.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. So 13 to 16.
You can still probably buy the pack that she comes in for like $3.
Maybe, yeah.
But anyway. Well, that's cool. That's a big announcement.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the new
So
Animal
once I
Crossing.
have those done, all I'll be missing will be the Mega Man, the Gold Mega Man, the Box Boy, which is Japan only, and the other 3 Monster Hunter, which are Japan only.
Boom.
And I got to track them down. But there's some new ones coming that haven't gone for pre-order in Canada yet. I'm already starting to sweat.
There's new Animal Crossings?
No, there's Shovel Knight. There's a Shovel Knight 3-pack.
Oh.
And there's the new Squid girls from
Yes, I heard about
from
those ones, yes. The Shovel
Splatoon.
Knight 3-pack isn't out yet?
Not here. And there's a Pikachu. There's a Detective Pikachu, which is just an oversized Pikachu amiibo. Wow. But I have to get my hands on him.
But does it have a hat at least?
And EB Games is only getting as many in as they have pre-orders for the game Detective Pikachu. But you don't have to put $5 down anymore at EB Games locally to pre-order a game.
Really?
You just go in and say, I want to buy that, and they pre-order it. So I pre-ordered Detective Pikachu. So they will be getting at least one in. So I hopefully can grab that.
Hey, atta boy.
I have a problem.
Now you have a solution is what you got there, my friend. Lots of chat. I can't really I can't keep up.
And Detective Pikachu comes with a new hat, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Good. I'm really excited about these Mega Man collections coming to Switch.
Oh, really?
Dude, there are so many Switch games. Like Bayonetta came out. First of all, I've not touched Bayonetta, so this is
You've never played a Bayonetta?
perfect time to get Bayonetta.
I think you can get 1 and 2 in physical format from Japan.
Is it in English?
It would. I assume it would be the same as Setsuna. There is an English digital version, so you would have the option for English. I bet there is. I bet it is. Because Setsuna physical, the Setsuna you played is the Japanese version.
Yes.
And it downloads the English patch because there's an English patch.
Yes. No, it didn't even have to download. I think it was just on
Okay.
there.
So I am willing to bet if you buy Bayonetta 1 and 2 from Japan, you will get the Bayonetta 2 you get, because you want physical, right? You don't want digital?
Well, 2 comes with the digital code, right?
Because you got that sweet digital SD card. You got the micro SD card.
That's
from
why I
James.
was okay with getting 2.
So you could start
2
getting...
comes with 1, right?
Right. So if you buy... So you can buy them separately for $29... So
No. I'm talking physical.
Okay, so if you buy 1 physical,
Yeah.
you get 2 as a download.
Oh, or 1 is the one that comes in the cartridge? Not 2?
Right.
Are
Right.
you sure it's not 2 on the cartridge?
I'm almost positive.
Huh. Either way.
I mean, I'd have to look it up, but I'm on the internet and I just said it, so it's got to be true.
Because of James,
So you're switching to
Retro
digital.
Pixel, I just don't care. If it comes on the cart, that's good enough for me. Like, if one of them comes on the cart, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I'm just buying that version. The other
I
one,
think you would really
the other
enjoy
part's a
Bayonetta.
bonus. You know what I mean? And then there's that Dragon's Dogma. What is it? Dragon's Boy?
Monster?
Monster Hunter?
No, Wonder Boy
Monster... Wonder...
in Monster Land. Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. Wonder Boy 3 the Dragon's Trap.
Monsterland and...
Jesus.
So that Monsterland Dragon's Trap.
Yeah, Monster Boy in the Wonderland.
So I want that. That just came out.
Yeah.
And then they just announced there's a new one.
Wonder Kid. What is it? Wonder Kid.
I'm not sure.
The Monster
Island. Something Island.
Island.
Adventure Island. They have a new one coming out. I think it's using the same assets, like same art style and stuff. That's coming out in the summer.
Really?
Yeah, on everything physical.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
What one?
it's new. I don't.
Those
know.
guys are doing another Sega Master System remake?
It's not a remake though.
They're making their own game.
Yeah,
Lizard Cube is making their own. They're making their own
I'm
Wonder
pretty
Boy.
sure these guys will correct me if I'm wrong.
Eric's having fits over
I
there.
don't know the names of any of these things.
Lizard Cube is making their own.
It is a new game. Oh, Eric
Monster
confirmed
Kid.
it, so I know it's confirmed.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, see, that's really exciting. Just a lot of Switch news has got me pumped. I want to go back and do Revelations.
Monster Land and Dragon's Boy. What is it?
It's something like that. It's very similar to that. But man, the Switch has got me, dude. It's got me It's got me.
Yeah, got you by the Joy-Cons.
Because not everything is on Switch. I have to convert my closet, dude. Why can't everything just be on the Switch?
This is what I'm saying.
Or Vita.
Like, I love being able to play games on the go.
Yes, I didn't put Setsuna on the TV once.
You told me I was so wrong. You were like, no, gaming on the go is for losers.
I still believe that for everything except for the Vita and the Switch.
Okay.
I don't like.
I do. Every time I have to sit down on my sofa and play a game, I'm like, why can't I just...
I feel like I'm chained, dude. I feel like I'm being weighed down. And I used to be so against that. So funny.
You're trapped in a prison.
I was trapped, dude.
Yeah, of sofa cushions. And
I was trapped.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be trapped in a closet.
with a Switch, you can play anywhere.
Megan's probably
man,
going to put a
that
lock.
should be their slogan.
Megan said if I'm going to use the closet, there has to be a lock on the outside of the door.
That's too
I don't
bad.
even know what that means.
That means you're not getting fed.
Why would I be locked in there?
Just make sure you get a slot cup for water.
Yeah.
So she can pour it in. You can like put a piece of paper and have it dribble into your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, play anywhere. That needs to be Nintendo's slogan. It might actually be their slogan.
Should be.
I don't know.
Should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag play anywhere. Switch.
Yeah. Man, so I mean, there's so many Switch games I want. Thinking about waiting for a good deal to come up and trade it in my PS4 and just getting rid of it. And just having credit until the Final Fantasy VII Pro
I love FitNet.
edition comes out. Me too. What do you
So
say?
for anybody who's listening in audio format, FitNet just wants to clarify that P2
Yes. That's
thinks
me.
portable is bad, except when they're on portable systems.
Except portable's bad unless it's on Vita or Switch. I just don't like the graphics of the 3DS or even the DS unless they're using pixel graphics.
Yeah.
Or sprite-based graphics. I just don't
So
like
Switch is great. Yeah.
those graphics. But Switch is
Everything.
amazing.
I want everything on it. If there's an option to play it on Switch or somewhere else, I'm going to get it on Switch.
Oh, 100%.
95% of the time.
What are the other 5%?
I would get Doom on the TV. I would want to be chained for Doom.
I A, don't want to play it anyway, or B, if I was, it would be on the Switch. Just because of my life. I don't have to, unless I'm locked in a closet.
It's like Nintendo looked at the, they all sat down at the table and they went, all those people who used to play our games when they were young, well, now they're all grown up with jobs and kids and lives.
Yeah.
And they can't be chained to their sofas. They can't be slaves to their living room anymore.
Let me put it this way.
Have you played it on a rooftop yet?
I watched 9 seasons of The Office on this.
Wow.
And on my sofa in front of my TV.
What?
Watching it on my phone.
Well, oh, because your kid's watching those stupid kid shows.
No, I don't watch my phone while my kids sit there.
So
No,
you sat on your sofa.
Yeah. And you know what? If I need to poop, I just get up and I go poop.
And the
Jim's
show
still
comes
making
with
his
you.
jokes.
Yeah.
Looking at the camera.
Have you thought about getting an iPad?
No, I have not. Perhaps I should.
Because it's a little bigger, right?
Wouldn't be an iPad though. I'd probably get some sort of
Yeah, get one of the Android
device
ones. I don't know what they're called.
that I give like $100.
for those Nexus 7, Nexus.
That sounds like a very expensive one. I don't
Note,
really know.
Google Note. Note.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're called.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
See how easy it is to just say iPad?
I just like having. It's a tablet. Is the word you're trying to say?
No, iPad.
Yeah, portable, dude. I don't know. I don't like using the TV anymore. I feel tethered.
Yeah.
I don't like to feel
Trapped.
tethered. I almost bought this big TV last time I had the opportunity, and I'm really happy I didn't now because I just don't care anymore. I want it all portable.
Everything.
All portable.
Put it on Switch.
Or in my closet.
Sweet.
If I'm not in my closet where I feel like I should be, like I'm in a big womb, I'm gonna put up posters and stuff. It's gonna feel nice in there.
Yep.
And then I'll be comfortable in there.
Like interior womb posters or?
Yeah, it's very similar. A lot of
Okay.
Queen, a lot
Yeah.
of Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
But when I'm on my couch, I don't like watching the TV.
So from now on, when you're playing on home consoles,
Yeah.
you want to feel like you're trapped in a prison cell.
Yeah, or
Because that's how it makes you feel. But when you're on your Switch or your Vita,
Yes.
you want to be free to roam,
free. It's all psychological.
to play anywhere.
I'm a weird guy.
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
What? Yeah, it's not psychological.
No, it's psychological. I'm messed up.
I'm with you. I'm right there with you.
Well, we're both pretty
You
messed
can't
up.
chain me down.
We come from similar backgrounds.
Yeah. All right. I think we beat this topic to death.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot that we were even recording.
I don't
here.
know what we're talking about. Yeah. Is
Yeah.
the show still on?
Yeah.
I realized that you're part of our. So we have the Apple family sharing,
Oh,
and you're part of that
I am.
Yeah.
Um,
because you log in on under your own Apple ID on the Mac, the iMac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I only log into the Mac though when I'm doing podcasts.
Yeah. So that was money well spent.
Yeah, you can just
It's
put
a
someone
Skype.
else
It's a
on
big
there.
Skype box. You don't even record and edit anymore.
Yeah, no, I do not.
Solid.
And when I record now, my internet sucks because I'm in the basement.
So if anybody wants, I now have an iMac for sale. Are you going to move that up into the womb
I'm
as
hoping
well?
to. I didn't think about it, but now that you mention
the game
it,
womb. Is there room in there?
it is a great idea. But I can't. The thing about having it in the basement is I can record any time on evenings.
Right.
I couldn't do that upstairs.
Right.
So then I'd have to say like,
Yeah, and then you'd have to find somewhere else to put the hot tub and.
No.
I just
Could I
assume
soundproof that room? How hard would that be?
it's simple, especially this room that size.
It's not that big.
No, we could just get some soundproofing foam. Yeah, that'd be easy to do.
Can't I just use like Tim
We could turn it
Hortons
into an
trays?
actual sound booth, so you could do professional quality voiceovers for your game reviews.
None of that's gonna happen.
Right.
But I wouldn't mind having the room soundproof just for playing games. You know what I mean? And then recording podcasts as a bonus.
I'm sure we could figure that out.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think what was that? Hustle and Flow? They soundproof that room.
You know it's hot out here for a pimp.
It's hard out here.
Yep.
It's hard.
Let's roll into answers.
All right, is it time?
It is time.
Let's do some
So we're going to roll
answers.
into the answer segment of the show, folks. If you are here live in Twitch, you can go ahead and ask a question in all caps so we get it. If you want us to know that you're shouting at us, please star shouting at you star and then the answer, the question in caps.
Nobody's gonna do that.
Nobody's going to do that.
Fitnet might.
So I'm going to bring up the questions on my iPad, and while I do that, Mark's going to entertain us.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What's happening?
I'm either out of battery or there was an update.
That's all right. I'll just fill this dead air. I'm really good at that.
Yeah, you're solid at filling dead air. That's great. I think we could soundproof that closet. It wouldn't be too hard.
Would McDonald's trays work?
No, that's not going to soundproof it. That's just going to make the sound less echoey
It's hard out here.
for a pimp. But we
How much are soundproofing things?
Oh, they're only a couple of bucks a square foot.
Can you put posters over soundproofing?
No, you could, but that would defeat the purpose.
I don't
mean,
understand.
It would still be Megan still wouldn't be able to hear you,
That's what matters.
but then the sound inside would reverberate.
I don't care.
All right, I'm going to switch to the old iPhone here because there seems to be a problem. I'm not sure what's going on with my iPad.
I thought about when I get to the point where I can restart the collection, is like next year,
we're on 7%.
just like
All right.
focus on like Castlevania and just buy all the Castlevania games and then attempt to beat all of them in one
Didn't
year.
you sell them all?
That's what I'm saying. Did you not hear the start of my conversation?
Nope.
When I get to the point where I can start recollecting things that I want,
Yep.
I'm thinking about doing it that way.
Oh, so like I'm going to get Castlevania, beat them.
Right. I was
You
gonna
gonna go in
add
order?
like blogging about playing them and stuff, but I know I'm probably not gonna do that.
I would say you're not even going. So I wouldn't hinder yourself to go in order either. I would grab the ones you want to play.
I would want them all.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any I wouldn't want. Maybe the Game Boy ones.
Lords of Shadow 2.
No, I'd want to play through them.
Oh, okay.
Especially if I'm blogging,
He said with a giant poster.
which I might not.
So what you're saying is you're considering recollecting games and blogging about it, all from your new soundproof room, where you're doing your high quality voiceovers for the reviews you're going to do.
Not the high quality part, but yes, there will be nothing high quality.
All right. So, first question
Oh yeah, the PlayStation amiibo. I
we
forgot.
have from Bill. Let's start to continue.
What up,
And
Bill?
Trav
Yo,
from Bollykill.
what up, Trav? What up?
And they want to know, did we run out of bodies left to poke? So last week on the show, Trav and Miles mentioned that you, for a living, poke dead bodies.
They
that
did
you
say
do
that.
something where you handle dead bodies. So why don't you clarify what it is you do exactly, and then let them know if you ran out of bodies this week.
I do. I mean, my job entails a lot of things in the operating rooms. They mentioned the morgue.
Yep.
I actually, if I'm with a bot, if I'm interacting with a body, it's pre-morgue. It's before it gets to the morgue. I'm the guy that puts them in the bag that sends them to the morgue. Yeah. So if somebody passes away in the OR, I'm the guy that puts them in the bag. Make sure that there's a tag.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make sure there's a tag on their toe, or they're anyway. So I'm the guy, bag anyway.
So you're the body bagger.
Yeah, that is one very small part of my job.
But you also assist in surgeries that save lives.
Oh yeah. This is a very small part. I've only had a bag not that many people die in the OR. A lot of times, like on movies and stuff, if somebody's going into the hospital, they actually go to the emergency room, and they have emergency ORs down there. We only get if they're stable enough to come up to the OR kind of thing. So I've only ever seen like gunshots and stabbings a couple times. If somebody's dying in our OR, it's because they're really sick, not because they. We had a. Anyway, I'm not supposed to talk about too much details, but
You could, if you don't say names or places.
we had a guy. Anyway,
Every-
I'll just say this.
Everybody watching this wants to hear what the end of that sentence is.
I'll just say this: they can reattach hands.
Really?
I didn't even know that was
You
possible.
had a guy with his hand cut off?
Didn't even know that they could do that.
Does it still work?
works.
Can he play games?
I don't know about
Will he
that.
play
I
guitar
don't know
again?
how much work he's gonna have, but if you get there fast enough, it's pretty amazing.
That's crazy. So
I know.
always carry a
And
baggie
fingers.
of ice around in case you lose a limb.
Yeah. I was told that the whole ice thing doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's more of a time thing.
Oh, so just get there fast.
Get there as fast as possible.
So I mean, you're probably not going to hitchhike at that point. You want to jump in an Uber or a taxi or something.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
But yeah. No, it's mostly saving lives that I'm involved with.
Okay.
Not so much the bagging of the dead people, though it does happen. One of them looked like
Alright.
Santa. It was traumatic.
So, next up I'm going to take one from
Julian,
Twitch so we don't lose it.
what up, Jules?
Julian says,
Yeah.
will you be getting the PlayStation figurines that resemble Amiibo? I'm not going to call them PlayStation Amiibo because they're not technically Amiibo. And the answer is no. I'm not. I don't care about any PlayStation characters.
What about Crash, man?
No. I don't know that I've ever played a Crash Bandicoot
So these
game.
are just figurines. They don't have any NFC
Yeah.
functionality.
Yeah, they don't do. I mean, not that my Amiibos in this case are doing much, but I do. When games come out, like I scan all of my Breath of the Wild ones or all my Zelda ones for Breath of the Wild. I scan my Metroid ones for Metroid. So every time they have a functionality, I use it. So that they have functionality that I do make use of. B, they're all characters that I know and love, and they look awesome. And C, I don't care about any PlayStation exclusive characters to the level that I care about even the lowest Nintendo.
I'm sure you can find someone in here that you like Crash more than.
I've never played a Crash Bandicoot game, and I have no desire to play one.
Yeah, that or Parappa.
All I remember-
Parappa's on there. You like Parappa.
I do like Parappa, but I'm
You
not
gotta
gonna
like Parappa more than
Pikmin.
maybe.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not gonna get them. It's not a thing I want.
That is tough, actually. That look pretty cool. Anyway, first of all, congratulations on your forklift gold medal win, Julian.
Oh yes,
Forklift Olympics.
yes.
Also, my answer is if I had money, I would have all of them. I'd have all these. I'd have everything.
Yep.
I would have Dean's room if I could.
Yeah.
So that might, but my realistic answer is no. I'm not gonna have any of these.
Yeah, no, I just I don't like. No. Next up from Josh Leslie at Frantic Society.
Yo, what up, Josh?
He asks, if you could make a video game movie about whatever game you want and use any studio you want, this is where it'll be different because we always pick the same game. What would that movie be? Infinite money and resources available. So the movie's going to be a Metroid movie. I want to see a Metroid movie. Now the question is, what studio do you want attached to do this Metroid movie?
That is a tough one.
Yeah. So who do you want?
I don't know. Maybe get like, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with something else. I'm gonna say I want an old school Final Fantasy story, like Final Fantasy VI. I want Final Fantasy VI made into a movie.
Who's directing?
Oh man, I don't know. Who does Game of Thrones?
David Benioff, I think.
Just get those guys to do. I don't know.
You want the Game of Thrones team to do a 10-part miniseries of Final Fantasy VI?
Yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Yeah, I would watch that.
That sounds awesome, actually.
Yeah, I would definitely watch that. Yeah, I would watch that. I would watch this night out of that.
Yeah, man, it'd be awesome.
I would like to see a Metroid movie done. So if it's going to be a
Didn't they do that? Wasn't it called Alien?
yeah, so if it's going to be a thriller, like a creepy thriller slash sci slash like a tension type building movie,
Yeah.
I would actually want Ridley Scott to do it.
Yeah. Well,
Seeing as
wait, didn't he do?
he did Alien,
Hey, he did Alien, but didn't he just do?
Blade, he did
Prometheus.
yeah, and the other one.
Oh, you don't want
Copernicus.
modern day Ridley Scott. You want old Ridley Scott.
I do want old Ridley
Young
Scott.
Ridley Scott, I guess, in this
Yeah.
case.
And if it's going to be an action type movie, I gotta go or Josh Whedon or J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, I'm a big Joss Whedon fan too. Well, I'll take JJ too.
Yeah, either one of them. They make entertaining movies.
But I don't want the movie to be that. I want it to be.
No, I would want the slow burn, very creepy. Oh no.
Oh God.
I want a Metroid movie by Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, do it. I'm on board.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Like that Pan's Labyrinth type of creep.
But dude, who's your Samus?
Oh.
That's a tough one. That is a tough
Who
one.
plays Samus?
I don't even know.
That is tough.
I don't even know.
It would have to be somebody with solid acting chops.
Yes.
And would you do like the face scenes inside the helmet like we get with Iron Man right now?
I guess you would. Yeah,
with,
maybe
Robert
not as
Downey Jr.?
flashy. Maybe not as many things on the visor going on. But yes, you'd have to have moments. Maybe visor up moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who would I want?
Anyway, that's a tough
So
question.
let's go top. So we want her to be. Are we talking young Samus or like an older Samus?
I don't care. It's your movie. You pick.
Hair color would have to be right. Colleen's playing Breath of the Wild right now.
Is that what that was?
She is cursing wide open at the TV.
I don't know what
She's
that
probably
was.
gonna jump by a high Nox.
We just got a new.
Yes, right there, Charlize Theron for Samus.
Yeah, I could see that actually. I
Yeah.
could see that.
Yeah, like a grizzled space. Yes, with Guillermo del Toro directing.
Yeah. Excuse me. I could
Charlize
really
Theron.
See that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sold.
Yeah.
We got a new code at work. We have like code black and code blue and code red is fire.
Mhm.
We just got one called code silver. Brand new.
Ooh, what's
Brand
that
new
one
to the
mean?
hospital system. It means violent person with a gun. Code silver.
In the hospital.
Yeah, we have a code white right
That's
now.
a code you'll never hear.
So code white is violent patient or person.
Yeah. How
Um,
often do you hear that?
Code white? Maybe once since I've started there. But
And
anyway,
you've been there for how long?
10 years. But so code white is just violent, and they had no way to classify how they were violent or anything.
So I just want to be clear. So once in 10 years, have you heard the code for a violent person in the hospital?
Right, and it was just because he like hit a security guard who was trying to stop him from entering a restricted area,
Okay.
and then they just tackled him. And that was
Why
it.
did they invent a new code?
Well, just in case somebody has a gun, they have no way of communicating that to everybody, but now they can.
Yeah.
Code silver.
Hopefully, you never have to hear it.
We have like a code black, which is bomb. Never heard that. Code orange is outside disaster.
Oh, why did my Wi-Fi password suddenly change?
Don't know. It's still working on mine. I have a missed call from Bella Lion. That's weird that you're talking about this.
Yeah.
I have a missed call from Bella Lion.
Strange. All right, so next question. So that's my answer. Samus, I want a Metroid movie starring Charlize Theron, directed by Guillermo del Toro.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. We'll go from Twitch. Duke asks, should the club streams be exclusively for charities, thus keeping them special and unique, or should we do them more often just for fun?
It's a great question.
Good
question.
Yeah, so I like doing them for fun.
Do you think our charity streams would be as powerful, though, if it was used more often? Like the whole club coming together and streaming together?
I mean, we could do shorter ones more frequently, like quarterly shorter ones, and then have the one or two big ones a year.
Yeah.
Because I assume, I didn't ask, but I assume Kevin's father's one will become annual now.
I don't think he said it would, but I don't. Maybe he did, and I don't.
I think that'd be a great way to honor his father is to make it an annual thing
Well, I think he's
in
honored.
February. Like it's
Somebody else could do it. Like we could make this a thing where people probably have things that they want to do.
So I like the idea of them being special.
Yeah.
The Extra Life charity actually runs all year long, so you can make donations to that at any time. So technically, you could do one whenever and have people donate to that.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I think quarterly ones. It's a big undertaking to
It
organize
is.
these, and it's a big commitment from everybody in the club. They are a lot of fun. Yeah. If somebody wanted to set up like a weekend stream, though, I'd be willing to send
That's
up
the other thing
the
is
club
when you're
channel
doing it
information.
just for fun. It would be harder, I think, to get people to commit.
Yeah.
I think having that attached to a charity event or some sort of meeting, I think probably helps people commit more. But I'd love to see log in whenever I want and just see people streaming. But
Yeah.
But anyway, I also like the idea of keeping it special. So that is a tough question.
I'm good either way. Maybe that's a discussion we can have on the forums to see what people think.
It would be a good forum discussion, I think.
And we'd have to get Derek's input because Derek is a massive part of these streams.
Oh, we should also point out that Duke wanted Megan Fox to be Samus. So
Did he?
Yeah, that's what he said. I didn't see anything else after that. So that's a good call, Duke.
Eric made a good point. Emily Blunt, she'd be good. Gal Gadot, Liam said.
Great point.
Duke actually did say Megan Fox.
Yeah, I wasn't making it up.
Yeah.
But he
Oh,
did
then
say
he
something
said
else
something
after.
So yeah, that the streams. Yes, I'm for
Gal
them
Gadot's
being
good.
like a quarterly thing, maybe. As long as there's a demand for them, if people want to stream, and anybody who wants to stream and doesn't have a stream their own Twitch channel, by all means, if you're a member of the club, shoot me a message. I'll get you access to the stream. You can stream on the club club channel
Yeah.
anytime you want.
We'll hook you up.
Because the club channel's for everyone.
Yeah. All right, I'm worried about losing another question.
All right, so we're gonna ask the next question from Musty Hobbit.
What up, Musty?
When will the August game vote happen? There are 6 nominees so far, and this actually ties in with Rocket Sauce's question. When's the cutoff for Patreon Game of the Month vote? So that cutoff is right now.
What?
Yeah. So if you're listening to this,
You didn't even give any warning.
if you're listening to this, well, I said it's gonna be a week. If you're listening to this,
I didn't
the
know
nominations are now officially cut off. The
Boom.
vote will be done. I'll put the vote out this weekend, and I'll see how long I can let it run for. I'm hoping I can let it run for a week, and then everybody who's on Patreon from any tier on Patreon will be able to vote for what game we play in August.
Okay. Do you have to have the 6 there? That'd be great.
I don't know them offhand. I know Psychonauts.
Oh, that's a good
I know
one.
Super Mario World.
Oh, that's a great one.
I know Bonk and Duke Nukem 3D.
I like. Actually, I wouldn't mind any of them.
I guess that's 5 of the 6. So I guess I know 5 of the 6.
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll get that vote up. So the cutoff is now. No more nominees will be taken.
Okay.
Next question from Trav at Polykill. Glad to see you back on Twitter, and thanks for taking my call. What's the longest you've ever gone without playing a video game? Can you even remember a time that stands out? From June 6th, 2008 to February 23rd, 2009, I didn't play a video game.
Is that when you were
That was boot camp.
in boot camp?
That's the longest time I can recall. So approximately 6 months.
Yeah, when I moved to Alberta, I didn't have anything right away.
Sorry, June 19th. June 6th was my swearing date.
That would have been a few months. So when was that?
When you were in Alberta?
Yeah, 2006,
Yeah.
2005.
But yeah, so it would have been 6 months for me from 2008 to 2009. I didn't play any games. I actually quit playing Warcraft just before I left, and then got sucked back in when I got home.
Warcraft.
But it's sort of bittersweet that I got sucked back in when I got home because of Warcraft, the relationship I was in fell apart, which then allowed me to be available when I met Colleen. Which is a better.
I don't even remember. Anyway, yeah, I'd say like 6 months, probably, maybe 7 months.
Right.
The longest stretch back in that 2006, I think.
That's it for questions on Twitter. I believe we have one more on Twitch.
We should probably answer some of the ones from last week, maybe that were directed at us.
Nope.
Like pink lemonade.
Oh no, we have
is
one more from
the energy drink I want.
We have one more from Twitter. I'm not answering those.
Well, pink lemonade.
No. Although, so Seiji's taboo question, I do want to touch on that because that was asked from 2 weeks prior. What things should remain taboo in gaming? And I think anything aggressively violent. I don't think we need that. I don't.
Yeah.
Like there was that game where you played as a mass murderer or something. You wore a trench coat. I can't remember what the game was called. I remember it was very controversial when it was announced.
If you have a character in your game that has like a mysterious background and it comes from like a mysterious village, you should be able to go to that village or at least know where it is and maybe get an idea of where they came from. And then they'll be like, you're like the strangest part about this story. You're not even supposed to be here. Why are you here? And then you never find out. That would be like the biggest taboo I would not want to know.
All right.
They should flesh out their characters in games.
All right. So we have one more Twitter question from
but also
Musty.
what you said and what they said on Weekly last week too.
Musty says, many have a number of retro games they revisit with regularity. What,
Oh yeah.
if
Good
any
one.
games from the last 2 generations do you think may or already fall in this category for us?
Good question. So is this PS3, PS4, or is this
Yes. PS4, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, Switch, Wii U.
okay?
So I'm going to start PS4, PS3 because I have actually compiled a small list.
Oh, okay. So you're going by system,
Yeah.
or in
So
this case, company. I
PS4,
guess.
PS3, games I will go back to almost guaranteed.
Mhm.
Mass Effect 2, Kingdoms of Amalur. I have played Mass Effect 2 a couple of times. I have played Kingdoms of Amalur twice.
I'm gonna say probably Dark Souls
Right.
or
Yep.
Demon Souls. I'm actually getting the itch to play Demon Souls right now. What else is on PS3?
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah,
Eco, Shadow of the Colossus.
yeah, sure. I'll say Shadow of the Colossus. I'm
Yep.
looking forward to playing the remake. Does that count?
Yeah, sure.
No, you know what? I'm never gonna go back to that. Here's the other thing. Rambox briefly touched on spoilers and how he doesn't really care about them anymore. I still do. I can experience something once where it's new to me, and then it's no longer going to be new to me ever again. And to have that taken away by anybody but myself is tough. So I'm sorry to everybody that I spoiled tonight.
Oh, actually,
And
something
if I ever spoil anything, I
something
feel
they
so
talked
bad.
about in last week's show. They were talking about used mugs, secondhand mugs and stuff,
Yeah, that did come up.
and
yeah.
how Richard wouldn't buy them. And
Yes.
Kevin said, "Oh, when you go to a restaurant, do you require new glassware, new cutlery, and everything every time?"
Right.
I don't, but I do require a straw.
Really? What's the difference?
Because I know the straw is sterile, and I don't know if they washed that glass.
But the liquid in it is touching the glass.
I don't care. I'm not putting my lips on it if your lips have been on it.
That's all psychological, dude.
Nope.
That is psychological.
I'm the only one who didn't get sick in my family.
All of their mouths are in that cup.
No, they're not.
They're in that cup.
So anyway, PS3, PS4,
Although, no, I'm on
Mass
in
Effect
Kevin's
2,
boat here.
Kingdoms of Amalur.
Washing a mug is just as good.
And I'm going to go out on a limb and say possibly Until Dawn.
What? Get out of here!
I really had a good time
You'll
playing that.
never
with
go
Colin.
back to Until Dawn.
The thing that would keep me from going back is finding out that my decisions don't actually make any difference.
Are you talking about Setsuna? I'm confused.
No. All right, so
Off
Xbox One,
track.
Xbox 360.
Lost Odyssey. I could definitely see me playing that again.
Ooh, yeah.
Sometime in the very, 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 very far future.
Yeah.
Where I need to forget something. What was the other option? Xbox One? Maybe
Yeah.
Cuphead? I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
I don't actually think there's any games from either of those that I would go back to. Overwatch I will continue to play as long as it is around. But I haven't played anything on Xbox One that has made me go, man, I can't wait to play this again another time.
Yeah. Oh, maybe Talos
Or
Principle
360.
for PS4. I should have said too. Maybe.
So Switch and Wii U. This one's a bigger list for me.
Maybe 3D World. Probably 3D World with my daughter, and probably Odyssey with my daughter. Although if it was not for her, I probably wouldn't revisit either.
So Breath of the Wild. I mean,
Yeah.
I have gone back and started playing it again. This is a game I could just see myself being lost in. If you just need to take a break from the world and just go roam, Breath of
Yeah.
the Wild for me.
Yes.
Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. I like those puzzles.
Yeah.
I could go back to that.
They are fun.
Yeah.
I would play that with Avery. So that's the thing. All these games I could say I will play with Avery. Breath of the Wild is one of those.
Right.
But as for myself, I guess I should separate that. So,
Yeah.
so I don't really know how to answer this question.
I would also definitely see myself going back and playing Fire Emblem Awakening on Switch when it gets released.
Is that happening?
Nothing announced or rumored,
Oh, okay.
but I think it's going to
Okay.
because that's how I function.
What's the character development like in that?
Great.
Maybe I should try that again. Then.
Yeah. And the Hyrule Warriors. I think I could keep going back to and just slashing around.
What?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but you're going to look at this as fondly as you would a retro game that you have an
Maybe.
attachment to?
I had some good time playing those.
Yeah, I guess you do have some nostalgia attached to it. I really can't think of anything from...
Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
If I want to feel like I'm good at retro platformers.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could do Shovel Knight either. Having a tough time here, dude. I'm in a rough spot, I think, right now in terms of gaming.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm feeling burnt.
Shutting her down.
I don't know what's going on with me.
That is it.
Are we done?
That's it. No more questions.
What is he saying? Will you
in-
blow on your what?
In Fire Emblem Fates,
Was he in your PLQ?
you no. In Fire Emblem Fates, you have to blow on your wife to dry her off when you come home and she's just get out of the bath.
Pandora's Tower. Wait, that's we. Never mind. I will go back and play Pandora's Tower again in
Yeah.
a heartbeat.
But the big ones for me are Mass Effect 2 and Kingdoms of Amalur. Love those games.
You're gonna go back to Kingdoms of Amalur?
Buddy, I still, in my mind, the opening of the game. And that's when you died. I love it.
Ugh.
It's a great game, just because you can't play with the camera in the other way.
Why didn't they do that?
Seth MacFarlane, nope.
Nope.
Todd McFarlane
Oh.
did the graphics. R.A. Salvatore wrote the story, and Ken Levine did all the gameplay and like plotting.
Adam Levine?
Yep.
All right, I'm back on board.
And it's like a trio of awesomeness. If Kurt Schilling hadn't skimmed so much money off the top, it would have been a great company.
Didn't it like bankrupt Rhode Island or something?
Yeah, the whole state.
Yeah.
Rhode Island now actually belongs to Sony.
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Now let's do the sets in a spoiler cast.
No. Well, no, because I want to play it. I'm enjoying it. All right, that's the show, folks.
If
So
you
if you're
like
listening,
the character development that's in like a Dragon Quest game, you'll probably like.
if you're listening on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play, please head over to www.cartridgeclub.org. Oh no, shoot! I want to do my new one again.
Oh, go ahead.
So we are a weekly
I'll allow
podcast
it.
on cartridgeclub.org, but we're not the only podcast. What? So please head over there and check out the other great shows that we have, such as Polykill Podcast, Media Mavens, and In the Q Dog House.
It's been a great run, guys.
This is not the last show of Weekly. Come back to me. Wait, I need you here.
I'll be back.
I'm Player One.
I am Player 2.
CC Unite.